Hi, welcome to Mrs. Park's Algebra 1 class. This is Chapter 7, Lesson 4, Polynomials. So, why? Alright, so here's an example why we would use polynomials in our everyday life. In 2011, sales of digital auto players are expected to reach record numbers. The sales data can be modeled by the equation U equals negative 2.7 t squared plus 49.4 t plus 128.7, where U is the number of units shipped in millions and T is the number of years since 2005. The expression negative 2.7 t squared plus 49.4 t plus 128.7 is an example of a polynomial. Polynomials can be used to model situations. Okay, so a degree of a polynomial. A polynomial is a monomial or the sum of monomials. So if you remember last previous sections, we learned about monomials. They're only one terms. A polynomial is several terms combined by adding. So some polynomials have special names. A binomial is a sum of two monomials, and a trinomial is a sum of three monomials. Okay, so identify polynomials. Determine whether each expression is a polynomial. If so, identify the polynomial as a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. So monomial means one, and bi means two, tri means three. Okay. So first thing, let's identify if they are polynomials. 4y minus mxz. Yes, it's a polynomial because it's a sum of two monomials. There's two monomials here, 4y and negative 5xz. Yeah, so there's two terms, so it's a binomial. All right. Negative 6.5, is this a polynomial? Yes, it's a real number. So if it's a real number, and it's by itself, so it's a monomial. It's only one term, so it's a monomial. All right, 7a to the negative third power plus 9b. This is not a monomial because 7a to the negative third power, which can be 7 over a to the third, is not a monomial. Okay, 6x to the third plus 4x plus x plus 3. Yes, this is a monomial, and there are, if you simplify this, 4x plus x can be simplified as 5x. So there's three terms, so it's a trinomial. Okay. So here's your turn, 1a through 1d. So do those four on a separate sheet of paper. Just like the example we just did, identify if they are a polynomial, and then if they're a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. All right, and come back when you're done. Okay, welcome back. All right, let's move on. The degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponents of all its variables. A non-zero constant has degree 0. 0 has no degree. So 0 is a constant. If you have 1 degree, it's a linear, 2 quadratic, 3 cubic, 4 quartic, 5 quantic, 6 or more, 6 degrees, 7 degree, and so on. The degree of a polynomial is the greatest degree of any term in the polynomial. To find the degree of a polynomial, you must find the degree of each term. Some polynomials have special names based on their degree. A degree of a monomial. So here you have 3a squared b cubed plus 6. Find the degree of each term. Okay. So the degrees you have here is to the second power and to the third power. So when you add it, it comes fifth power. Okay. The degree of a polynomial is the greatest degree, so which is the fifth degree. So here, a number by itself has no degree, so that's degree 0. Okay. So 2 plus 3 is 5, so 5 is the greatest degree. All right. Next example, you have 2d cubed minus 5c to the fifth times d minus 7. All right, so this term here, the degree is 3. And this term here, the highest degree, you have 5, and d is to the first degree, so plus that will be to the 6th degree. And number by itself has no degrees. So when you have the highest one is here, 6. So the degree of the polynomial is 6. It's always the highest degree. Okay, here's your turn. 2a to b, find the degree of each polynomial. Polynomials in standard form. The terms of a polynomial may be written in any order. Polynomials written in only one variable are usually written in standard form. Okay. The standard form of a polynomial is written with the terms in order from greatest degree to the least degree. When a polynomial is written in standard form, the coefficient of the first term is called the leading coefficient. Okay, so see here, you have all these different terms. So you're going to write the one with the greatest degree. The one with the greatest degree comes in the front. Okay, and the one with the greatest degree, the number in front of it is called leading coefficient. Okay, and you write the degrees in order from greatest to smallest, and then the constant number. Okay, standard form polynomial. Write each polynomial in standard form. Identify the leading coefficient. So the biggest one here you see is going to be to the 5th power. So 4x to the 5th power. The next biggest degree is to the 2nd power, and that's a positive 3x squared. So you can write plus 3x squared, and what's left is minus 7x. Okay, and when they ask you to write the leading coefficient, and let's just put LC. Leading coefficient is that number 4 right there. Okay. All right, again here, the highest degree is negative 2y to the 4th. So negative 2y to the 4th comes first, as they did here. Next is to the 3rd power, negative 6y to the 3rd. Then you have positive 5y, and you have minus 9. So you have here your standard form, and the leading coefficient is negative 2. Okay. So here's your turn, 3a and 3b, not 3d. Okay, only 2. Write each polynomial in standard form, identify its leading coefficient. And that's the last slide for today. So if you're done with this, make sure you put it in your book bag, get credit for homework tomorrow, and thanks for watching.